My name is Tommy and welcome back to another video. I recently got myself a Sony, and as a long-time Canon user, I didn't have any lenses for the camera yet at that point. I was told that there is a solution for it, but that solution isn't that good. Let's find out if that is true. For those who didn't know it, you can adapt the Canon EF lenses to the Sony FE mount. There are different kind of options for it, and because I have Sigma lenses for my Canon, I of course got the Sigma MC-11. But when I was asking around internet about this thing, I was told pretty consistently that it's not a good solution. Because I didn't have any FE lenses yet and I was curious, I found from the local markets a used MC-11. Just to try out, is it really so bad, or could I make it work with my existing lenses without having to invest in the FE mount lenses, at least yet. And today you are here to see how does it work. Did it work for me? How does the footage look? And it's important to note that none of these tests are scientific in any way or form. They are basically me fooling around with the lens. I haven't tried to cherry pick any kind of good results with it. This is what you get if you buy this adapter with the EF lenses. And you can use your own eyes. Would it work for you or would it not? So next, let's see how the performance looks and come back to the subject after seeing the footage. So let's give it a quick vlogging test. Here I am with my disgusting GorillaPod, walking around my backyard and talking about stuff. And we're gonna see how the adapter and the lens handles the autofocus at 24mm at f2 while I'm walking and turning my head, and we can see whether there is any, focus pumping or anything of that sort. And I will also myself, let's change hands, I will only myself see on the computer how does it actually look. So it might be good, it might be bad, who knows. One thing about the Sigma lenses is that they're awful for vlogging just because they are really noisy with the autofocus. But that's not an adapter thing, that's an attribute of the lens. And now we can see what happens if I happen to be out in the wild. We are in the north after all, and a pack of wolves attack me. And we will of course shoot it in slow motion. As far as I can see, I think it's holding up pretty well. So right now I am too far away from the camera to actually see whether if it's having me in focus, whether it's pumping or anything like that. And now that I come closer, we can see, does it pick my face? Does it keep it tracked? And am I properly in focus? As I am now very close to the camera. And just to remind you, we are wide open at f1.4 right now. The sun is setting and I'm being eaten alive by mosquitoes, so I'm gonna enter inside. And an important note about that is that all of these shots are the first ones that I take, so there's no cherry picking. Either it works or it doesn't work. We can also, of course, look at scenarios where the scene is backlit and I am underexposed. I would imagine that it's working worse at that point maybe. But I think it's picking up my face pretty fast. In my opinion, the lenses and the adapter work surprisingly well with this combo. Those videos were shot with the FX3 and it was easy to use. The focus held pretty well. I've seen worse performance from native lenses, but it's not that simple because, for example, the adapter does not work in video mode for my Canon EF 70-200 f2.8 Mark III. So the lens selection is quite limited. And I'm not sure if the adapter really works properly on the video side on anything but the Sigma lenses. But if you happen to have a set of Sigma EF lenses and you want to use, for example, Canon and Sony both at the same time, you might not need to buy new lenses and you could use those EF lenses on your Sony system. Personally, I'm gonna get rid of all the Canon gear. It's not worth it. I'm just gonna focus on Sony from now on and get all native lenses on it, minus a couple of examples like my Lava probe lens, which there is no point really to start changing the mount. I will just use it with the adapter because it's already all manual. And like I said in the beginning of the video, this test was in no way scientific. It was just this one-shot real-life use. But in a way that was interesting aspect for me, because you can always min-max stuff and try to get the best out of it. But I think it's important to also know that what can you expect in the normal use? What can you expect when you don't have, for example, another chance to shoot the shot? Can you rely on the lens? Can you rely on the adapter? Can you make it work in a less controlled environment? Like usual, your eyes be the judge, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.